Amazon announced mass layoffs today. It is cutting 14,000 corporate jobs as it prepares for the arrival of AI technology.
This is really big news here in the consumer world. Amazon is making major cuts to its workforce. They're cutting 14,000 corporate jobs in its ongoing effort to slash costs.
Well, one of the nation's largest private employers is making major cuts to its workforce. We're talking about Amazon, saying that it's now going to be cutting 14,000 white-collar jobs. Amazon has over 350,000 corporate employees, so the move impacts about 4% of its staff.
The world just got another shock. Amazon, one of the most powerful companies on earth, the face of modern capitalism and innovation, has just confirmed something that many feared but few believed would happen so soon. 14,000 employees gone. Overnight. And behind it all, one force stands out. Artificial intelligence. This isn't just a round of job cuts. This is a major restructuring of the workforce, the biggest in Amazon's corporate history. What's happening right now inside Amazon's walls represents a turning point not just for one company but for the global economy itself. Because what Amazon is doing today, every other major corporation might do tomorrow. Let's be honest, Amazon is not new to layoffs. Over the past few years, they've cut jobs before, trimmed departments, and moved people around. But this time, it's different. The company isn't just cutting costs, it's changing its DNA. Its leaders, led by CEO Andy Jassy, are saying it out loud: the age of AI is here, and if the company doesn't adapt, it'll be left behind. In an internal memo, Amazon's head of HR, Beth Galetti, made it clear. The company needs to be leaner, faster, and smarter. She called artificial intelligence the most transformative technology since the internet. Think about that. This isn't some small evolution. This is a revolution. Just like the internet changed everything in the 1990s, AI is reshaping the world again, and this time, people's jobs are on the line. Inside Amazon, the change is sweeping. Corporate workers, engineers, analysts, marketing experts, all are being told their positions are no longer aligned with future priorities. The reason? Generative AI is doing in seconds what took teams of humans weeks to complete. Reports, code, data analysis, all automated, all optimized. It's fast, it's efficient, and it doesn't sleep. To put this in perspective, Amazon has around 350,000 corporate employees. 4% of them are gone in one blow. But insiders and analysts are warning this might only be the beginning. Reuters has already reported that the real number could climb to 30,000, making it the largest corporate layoff in Amazon's history. So what exactly pushed Amazon to this point? Part of it comes down to cost, but the bigger reason is technological transformation. The AI race between tech giants like Microsoft, Google, and Amazon is costing billions. These companies are investing heavily in data centers, chips, and research to dominate the next frontier of AI. But that investment needs to come from somewhere, and that somewhere often means cutting people. Let's talk numbers. Microsoft recently cut around 15,000 jobs. Meta, Google, and even Apple have made their own workforce reductions. All of them say the same thing. AI is making operations more efficient. What they don't say, at least not directly, is that AI is replacing human labor faster than expected. Amazon's leadership has been blunt. CEO Andy Jassy warned earlier this year that AI would eliminate roles in certain areas, but also create opportunities in others. It sounds balanced on paper, but the reality is harsher. The new jobs being created require completely different skills: AI engineering, data science, automation design, things most corporate employees weren't trained for. The impact goes far beyond Amazon's offices. When a company of this size makes such a drastic move, the ripple effects spread across the economy. Suppliers, contractors, tech vendors, and even local businesses that rely on Amazon employees will feel the shock. 14,000 high-paying jobs disappearing means thousands of families facing uncertainty, thousands of communities losing stable income. Imagine being one of those workers. You've dedicated years to the company, only to wake up to an email that says your position has been phased out. For many, it's not just a job loss, it's the end of an era. These are people who helped build Amazon's empire, and now they're being replaced by lines of code. But from Amazon's point of view, it's a survival move. The competition in AI is brutal. Microsoft has partnered with OpenAI. Google is rapidly advancing its Gemini models, and Amazon is racing to stay relevant with its own generative AI platform called Bedrock, designed to power everything from chatbots to automated decision-making tools. For Amazon, the AI transformation touches every corner of its business. In logistics, AI predicts demand and optimizes delivery routes. In e-commerce, it personalizes shopping experiences. In cloud computing through AWS, it offers AI services to clients worldwide. But in the corporate offices, AI is cutting through departments, trimming tasks, and redefining who is needed. And this is where the story takes a darker turn. While companies celebrate efficiency, the human cost keeps climbing. Workers across the tech world are now facing a harsh truth. AI isn't just helping humans, it's replacing them. Analysts are calling it the second wave of automation. The first wave replaced factory workers and cashiers. The second wave, powered by AI, is replacing white-collar professionals. People who thought their jobs were safe because they required creativity, strategy, and communication. But with AI models capable of writing, coding, analyzing data, and even making managerial decisions, the line between human and machine work is blurring faster than ever. This is why Amazon's layoffs feel like a warning to the entire corporate world. The message is clear. No job is truly safe in the AI era. Inside Amazon's headquarters, the atmosphere is tense. Teams are being restructured. Projects are being frozen or merged. And in private conversations, employees are expressing frustration not just over the layoffs, but over what they see as a betrayal of the company's customer obsession philosophy. For years, Amazon preached about valuing its people. Now, many workers say that the company's obsession has shifted from customers to algorithms. But the leadership insists this is necessary for the company's future. They argue that every major technological shift in history, from the Industrial Revolution to the internet boom, has created short-term disruption but long-term prosperity. Andy Jassy believes AI will unlock new industries, create new efficiencies, and ultimately benefit everyone. The question, though, is simple. At what cost? We're already seeing a widening gap between those who can adapt to AI and those who can't. The demand for AI engineers, data specialists, and automation designers has exploded. But those jobs often require years of training, and they're concentrated in major cities like Seattle, San Francisco, and New York, leaving millions of workers across smaller towns behind. Even economists are warning that this shift could deepen inequality. The productivity gains from AI may boost corporate profits and stock prices, but for regular workers, it could mean fewer opportunities and stagnant wages. At the same time, Amazon's restructuring raises another question. If AI is supposed to make companies more profitable, why are we seeing mass layoffs instead of wage increases or shorter work weeks? The answer lies in corporate strategy. Efficiency doesn't mean stability. It means maximizing shareholder value, even if that comes at the expense of employees. As Amazon moves forward, it's betting everything on AI. The company's investments in data infrastructure and AI-driven services are massive, over $100 billion in projected capital spending this year alone. That's more than the GDP of some small countries. And it's clear that these investments are reshaping the global tech landscape. But here's what's really interesting. Amazon isn't slowing down its hiring everywhere. In fact, while cutting corporate roles, it's still recruiting aggressively in AI and machine learning divisions. It's also expanding its cloud AI offerings to attract more enterprise clients. That's the paradox. While some departments shrink, others explode in growth. The AI revolution is creating a new kind of job market, one that rewards those who can work with machines, not against them. The real question is, how many people can make that transition in time? For policymakers, this shift is becoming a ticking time bomb. Governments around the world are watching companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google closely. If automation continues at this pace, millions of jobs could disappear over the next decade. And so far, no country has a clear plan to handle it. The US government has begun discussing AI regulation, but it's moving slowly. Meanwhile, companies are moving fast, far faster than lawmakers can react. The result is a race between innovation and regulation, and right now, innovation is winning. And that's where we'll leave it tonight. Amazon's historic layoffs aren't just a company issue, they're a warning for the entire US economy. The AI revolution is no longer on the horizon, it's here, reshaping jobs, industries, and the future itself. What happens next could decide who thrives and who gets left behind. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.